The series, no. Iowa at the 24. The most points allowed. Iowa. 6 loss in Champaign. And here we go from Columbus. End zone.
Experience 22 career against Ohio State, though. It's been a while.
Jaden Ballard with the unsportsman. So Spencer Dietrich at the 32-yard line for Iowa. McAllister are in business.
McAllister is the transfer from Oklahoma.
Ohio State will start from the Iverson in the backfield. They give it to him on first against Michigan State. 21 of 20. An interception, and he was sacked once.
And he's been
for the first time with time. Bound complete. He says he's just different.
The best way possible, and he allows them to be at their best.
Interception. Stroud by Iowa. Wow. Field goal. He was 2 of 3. And good. We'll put a toe into it. Johnson lets it go over his head for a touchdown.
Win the line of scrimmage and establish the run game. They have a very young and underdeveloped.
Petrus, 2 touchdowns. It throws on the run. Wide signals.
The strength of this defense is it's in a great leader for them. JT Tuimo.
Down and 10 of the 25. Get 3 yards. Cody Simon defensively.
He wants to disguise so that he can force a moment to try to get that quarter.
Dangerous play to send it away inside his own 15. A fair catch and has it at the 24 yards. Football is under fire, and a second game this season out of the backfield. Empty backfield for CJ. Picked up Iowa. Joe Evans. They are mean, and Joe Evans, a senior from Ames, up and good for Drew here.
Giving up a touch, looked at their phone and said, "Of course." And this is as in the shoe.
Third defense. Buckeyes send it away. This one will not.
3-3. Their defensive leader, Jack Campbell. We need to finish. That has been no intimidation in coming into the shoe and playing a
squad. They have not revealed. Anderson has been banged out. 2nd down and 6. Stroud Harrison with the reception
in the country. And I think Jack Campbell is in Jack, as we like to call him. He is big
for the Buckeyes. Jack Campbell with the tackle.
One semblance of consistency.
Go off it. Henderson picks his way forward. It's caught by.
This is the type of guy that could defend 5 or 6 years. I think he's that.
All the players had left. 7. Here's William Moore. Seth Benson with the.
In fact, he's rushing it for almost terms of his yards per carry.
And lay fake. Stroud looking over the middle. Behind C.J. Stroud. The warming defense cleaned up by Captain.
Guy in there, and Campbell's going to get on the scene. Noah Shannon, 6 foot.
Backfield. Here's the underneath route. Caught. And he'll get down to the 2-yard line.
Down here, we've already seen Iowa force, if they want to remain in this, to force a field goal opportunity.
Third. From the 2. Down 7-3. Our score
to the half.
In the first quarter. Field with C.J. Stroud.
Well, that's some good physical on the left side, and this is a team that is.
And 45 seconds. Ruggle
into that, and I got to tell you, they lean drive. It was a very herky-jerky.
111 yards from the goal line. Petrus, son of head coach Kurt Farron. This is the same team that was playing in the blind thus far. On first down, a yard, maybe a yard and a half.
It's important right now. This Ohio State defense, and Iowa knows that they've got to sustain.
Sean Williams taking
a nice throw. This pressure, for Gus, they're one of the best pressure teams.
Petrus throws down, lost it. Get up.
Well, they get a great pass rush.
The 27. He'll be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
The course of this year, Gus, is, and so far early, we've seen both of them.
Here's C.J. Stroud. And he coughed it up. They have it.
And Merriweather was in there early. Trying.
3rd down and 3 at the 20. You're out. How to somehow get off the field. Here comes the blitz. That pitch for a loss. What a great job from 46 yards. This one from 41. Second field goal inside the 20 yards in his Ohio State career.
13-7. This could very easily advertise, I would say, winning the battle.
Ohio State with one touchdown on. Sends it away. Picked up at the 10-yard line.
Has got to figure it out. And right, if your offensive line is not, the backs are quicker and faster, well, you got to have the quarterback equal out the run.
Cuts it back and
as a running back, he's just a freshman. He is at
the 32. Own wall will pick up a yard.
And you've got to get movement on the defensive. They're better outside, but in this position.
And this dropped immediately.
Got a third down where he broke up that tight end.
Buka, the deep man for the Buckeyes. Wow, great deep in Iowa territory. Sideline. Here's Stroud. Still running, finally knocked out of bounds.
Well, that one on a little bit too far in the backfield. The Ohio State team. Cade Stover is certainly nice games and really provides a lot of toughness in the run.
Cut it back, slip. 2nd and 6 at the 14. And slung down.
Thing is hard against Iowa. That's tendencies of the opponent, and you can
field goal. Here's Stroud. Incomplete. Game 2 for 3. This one is perfect. Ohio State settling for field goal. 16 ready for the Buckeyes as we start out of action early. Into the end zone for a touchback.
Clearly we can get the numbers up there, but this is a defense. First downs on 4 series.
On first, Iowa, 2 turnovers, a punt.
It's difficult, trust me. In
5 stretch plays like he has a first down.
Run play and play overall here against.
From the 38 now.
Up to the second level when you're running out, and then the back picks his hole and goes.
Gainey's really been cut.
Get to him here on a long third down.
Third, Petrus. And a flag on the play. First down at the corralled, and
his instincts are what I love so much.
Tackle, 2nd and 12. PM Laporta, the tight end. First down at the 3rd. Get downhill.
And got just a little rhythm establishing. They can start to run action pass. Run action.
8. Yard loss, maybe a 2-yard loss.
Where Sam Laporta is, we've seen now a couple position player, number 84. So 17 targets coming into the game.
Here's Petrus. Actually a loss. Laporta. Carter. And it's good. They scored in 4 minutes. Stevens. This one in the end.
Backs can focus on getting their line of scrimmage. That's why Jack Campbell's job today.
C.J. Stroud checks it. He'll step out of bounds. 2nd down and 6. Strikes man. This time it's a good sack. He's 8 for 9 since.
Or I should say the space on the field. When I the 40s, I always think to myself.
Sideline incomplete. For the game, there was no pain, but he's going to stay on the side.
Head is down on the sideline, and now he's walking away and tweaked it again. So we'll see.
C.J. Stroud complete. This game was the #1 offense in over in kick. Arlen Bruce, and it'll die inside. And a flag on the play.
I think they got started early.
Down and 11 at the 1. There's Petrus.
They're familiar with this. I mean, out to the 2, you feel like you may have a little.
Here's a handoff. Williams.
Well, this is okay. Now, yeah, you would love to get a first down line here, so they've got to gain some positive tight punting situation on their next snap.
Iowa, they're first for the half.
Oh, back after this. Out of his own, and that one deflected and batted. Torrey Taylor, one of the bites of this football. Caught.
Gus can do in this series up earlier in the year against Michigan.
First Williams, Jack Campbell. That's right.
And I want to see that offensive line get going.
29. Stroud deception. Made this time by Cade, 30 yards. Today, only 27 yards.
You know, And then all the tight coverage up against the wide receiver.
Mayan Williams trying to crack
Down.
4th down and 2 at the 24. Stroud sprints out of the down. Emeka Abuka.
And that quick sprint out.
13-yard. Jay Higgins again with the stop. Jackson Smith and Jigba now tried to throw it out wide.
Inside the 10 in particular, and he loves.
Here comes a complete. No flag on the one is from 26 yards away. And it's good.
In my career, done it in quarter 19-10, and I feel like it's playing so well.
Touchback. No, they're going to run it out. Caleb Jones. 1st down and 10 at the 13. Intercepted again. Tommy,
well, I got no idea what Petrus, a totally different route, but it's just a check.
Second pick of the day for the Ohio State. Good.
The leadership, the effort, offense, and a linebacker core and offense. Yards per play, they've been outstanding.
He is what you call a fixer.
Today, it only matters.
JT.
Well, in talking to JT buy-in, these guys understood, so it was very easy. And Coach Knowles said, "Look, these."
I'm too long. I need to get some.
Here's reception by Bruce.
Man, 8 minutes.
8 minutes. Regular season during our meetings, Joel, have a couple of them up there this year. Here's Luke Lachey. Big game. Ohio State legend, and he tell you what it means for him. 26-10. Each order out of bounds. Let's go downstairs.
Iowa for Luke.
I love it. That's great.
A little bit high. The only problem is the coach, the 47. Here's Petrus to run. Petrus dragged down.
They've needed to get to, which is needed to improve coming into today's buggling mightily. That being said,
to the sideline, high and incomplete.
Johnson on the outside, and that's a position. You know, Cameron Brown is out today. Down the stretch, we're going to need to look.
35. Abuka comes up and has it at the are standing by with the State Farm half.
Do you think he knows that you threw him out there? You know, I know they're up 26-10, but as State has faced adversity, things corrected here at halftime that we expected, but a lot of that has to go
for 4 field goals. Don't forget after the break. So Ohio State will get the ball to offense. #1 scoring offense. It's done. Too slow.
Ion, I asked for an update about receiver.
Continue to go into this deep dive. Frees himself. Throws. Ohio State turns it over again. Dia comes in at quarterback. He fumbles. And Ohio State gets it.
Alex Padilla comes in and promptly.
Columbus, Padilla. Maybe you can get him to draw something up. And Emeka Abuka. We had a chance to. Germany speaks a little German. Very refreshing. Fresh news.
Remember, Ohio State had two guys drafted in the 1st round. What's so remarkable is that Harrison, and actually through 6 games,
he swarms Seth Benson. Stroud, Stroud taken down. A mobile quarterback. They're caught at the 5. How this game is turning out.
And that's why we got to give all the credit. Is that the defense is standing tall.
And for Johnson, there's one thing for sure. There's a
sitting at home. They had the idle week. Let's face it. That was a clinic. Over 400 is playing well.
Did again. Second interception. If you're a Buckeye fan, this first-year defensive coordinator at the Iowa 15. Swings it out wide. Ibuka.
What makes it so difficult? Well, their eyes are constantly in the back fishing, and then here's the best part: any defense in college football, and when they get there,
and Ohio State burns another time. It's early in the first half. Now it's a touchdown.
Ohio State hasn't shown up. They came in best in
Ohio State. We'll push the pile.
Now, by the time you get to this point, you think to yourself, okay.
Caught, touchdown, Marvin.
Nice route from Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, rolling to his left, which is always difficult.
And it's funny, if you put him a lot taller, but they Marvin Harrison Jr. I remember calling, as I mentioned earlier in the first half, the head coach back then. That's when Syracuse really had the Syracuse team playing right now. Been an interesting game, a great game to watch from the goal line. Caleb Johnson crosses the 30 and gets up down to 10 of the 35. And he'll crawl forward. One of the questions in today's tackles, and how many will they have?
And he had 3 snaps coming into this activity going.
Tackle. Let's take a look at Padilla's numbers on the season.
A couple of interceptions, a couple of touchdowns, but short-ish. Gus in particular.
3rd down and 4. And Laporta will pick up. Oh, he got it away. 2nd and 10. At Padilla underneath.
Touchdown on their last 23 possessions. And so the challenge.
3rd down and 10 at midfield. Out looking. Padilla.
Call on the defensive side. Did get himself free in the back every single time that they need something or a tight formation and try to get.
Padilla throws on the move. And 10. Here come the Bucks on 0. For Spencer Peterson.
6th drive of the day where Ohio
Stroud.
Penalty marker before the snap.
Real lack of execution. 129 total yards.
And Merriweather there
for Iowa. They are structurally, it's hard to learn the tendencies that you have on offense.
Great catch. 1st down and 10 at the 31. Up. Delivers off.
And Harrison Jr., I truly believe.
Incredible receivers. Touchdown Ibuka.
We're seeing some execution there. 3 stressed
about this Ohio State offense. Best for the world famous Buckeyes. This year,
more accustomed to seeing from really, frankly, it was just a matter of time. You can't
been 18 and 13 yards to finish that drive. But I think the thing to pay attention.
Really, the unheralded strength their water. When you watch them, these guys in the back.
His coach ended up calling him, offering, what was it that you missed? He said, I missed.
But you're right, Jenny. Jim Knowles to go in and rejuvenate.
These guys understand what they're doing.
For Ohio State here today, they're loose, and that ball goes out of bounds. It looked like forward and gain that yardage to the bounds. I believe that's what the officials
today. The high expected to be set. Line of scrimmage.
And but the quarterback is always instructed. You've got
3 safeties, right, Joe?
There's generally 3.
Cash. Drive pink today.
McNamara, weeknights on Fox 10 Extra.
Start Saturday strong with Ohio.
Week on the road in Happy Valley from Beaver Stadium.
Of the 4th quarter. Wow. And Ibuka the deep man. 10-yard line. 46-yard punt.
Ability to establish it offensively in the first end of previous drive. That season is so interesting because at each other.
You use that analogy in our meeting, Professor.
I appreciate that. We are around Ohio State, but it feels like.
And a walk-in touchdown, Iowa defense. Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by 150 years. Always a pleasure and an honor to cover the Bucks.
Ball mayhem moments. It's creating mayhem with these wonderful job of doing that against this struggling Iowa.
Defense today, 5 takeaways to Petrus, and he'll be sacked. Engage.
There's Caden Curry. He's a freshman, number 9. But, Jim Knowles has a good defense. Not just you've got an offense like they've had over the last few years. Playing really well on the defense played in the first half.
You said that at Ohio State, we have 500.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it like to have to coach under those? And he was really honest about it. Them on offense, but we came into this game talking a great defense here at Ohio State. First look game, Stroud, bottle up, back to the hurdle.
And that is a
1st down to the 20-yard side. Harrison. He had 6 tackles against Utah in the not surprising since he was a Buckus Award. Stroud in trouble, broke it up.
Credibility in the locker room comes in, goes down. You know what I mean, right? That's what they say. And those 2 are roommates in the passing game, and they found that was stolen.
And broke it up. Incomplete. 2nd interception of the day for flag on the play.
Flags in the back.
The offense for Ohio State will stay on the field.
That window, but again, I keep talking.
Henderson, the singles.
At this point, I think that if Ohio State better in the first half, I don't think we'd be seeing
teamers on the field with Jack Campbell day with lunch during our meeting. Goal of 9, play action. Stroud goes off his back foot.
They just don't. Eyes in the backfield. Eyes in the backfield. Eyes in the backfield.
And it will be tackled in bit. Remember, he's been out most. What I understand, those hamstring injuries take some time. Ball caught. Touchdown.
Putting a little touch on that one. He had a defender right. And Rossi did a nice job.
Last time he was on the field through 6 touchdowns. Starting to put that ball on the money. That should be a thriller. Waiting Joe to get home.
Iowa's offense, right? And the struggles. I think Ohio State's defense. It's just like wow, what is it? And for the most part, this run, and I think more importantly, that offense a year ago. And the number on the Oregon in a loss here, Michigan.
And I thought Jim Knowles was interesting.
Desperately to give all of these conceived notions of what they could or couldn't.
They're down in 2. Now, when you look back today for the Buckeyes,
what was actually unsound in particular early in the season?
Sophomore from
Fifthmore from New Jersey. Practice a couple of times. 12 of 16. For as much as we could say, nice completion there with G. Scott. That Iowa has given up in the fair. It's an avalanche. It can't sustain drives. Go ahead and get the first down there. They just don't have an offense that can come.